Welcome to Banger Golf Lab, where I take the unnecessarily overcomplicated world of YouTube golf instruction and I simplify it for golfers of all skill level. As an instructor, slicing is the most common issue I see, without a doubt. And one of the biggest problems that I see plague slicers is lack of turn in the backswing, meaning they don't turn the hips and body, but what they do instead is sway and move everything away from target, right? So I've got a drill today that I'm going to show you that's going to help, number one, increase your turns at the top of the backswing, and two, eliminate the sway simultaneously, and we're going to kill two birds with one stone here. So all you need for this drill is a water bottle and a chair. Take the water bottle, set it to the side. We don't need it right now, okay? Now, whenever I say lack of turn and too much sway in the backswing, here's what I mean, right? So you see golfers who do this move right here. They go to the top of the backswing and everything just pushes away from target. That's all they do is just move everything away from target, right? So it looks like this. That right there. I'm sure you've seen golfers that look like that. I'm sure that you might have put yourself on camera and looked at your own swing and thought, hey, my swing kind of looks like that. Now from the down the line view, it looks kind of like this, where they go right there. And then to get back to the ball from there, you only have two options. You can go here over the top, which creates that pull slice. Or the second option is you go here and then you try and get everything back to the ball with a nice like neutral club path, but you either hit it fat. And so to mitigate that, you go into here and you start chicken winging and pulling the handle of the club up, which leads to a lot of thin shots. And if you do hit one with like good centered contact, you're never going to take a divot after the ball. So let's go ahead and get into this drill, right? Super simple. Set up. One of the things that I often see with people that do this move of no hip turn, but sway away from target, is they have their toes facing in too much, right? Now, you don't want your toes flared way out like this, but just a little bit of your toes facing away from you is going to be great because it's going to help you turn more actually. Start with this chair off your trail thigh. I want you to preset a little bit more weight on your lead side. As you do this for the first time, you may feel like you've got 90% of the weight on your lead foot. If that's what you have to feel, cool. I don't hate that. If you only feel like you need 55% of the weight on the lead foot, cool. I don't hate that either, right? So you're going to take your chair, set it up on the trail thigh, preset a little bit of weight on the lead side, and you're going to place a club just across your chest, okay? Now, the task at hand, or the action item, is you're going to point the butt end of this club at the ground, and you're going to create space between this chair and your trail leg. And if you do that, you can see on camera that my belt buckle is now pointed way over that way. I have turned and I am tilted toward the ground. That's the move right there that so many slicers lack because they don't turn, they just push everything away from target and go here, right? So there's the crawl portion of this drill. It's something that you can do at home for 2 to 3 minutes a day. And if you are meeting the checklist of pointing the butt end of the club to the ground and creating space between your trail hip and this chair, you, as the person watching this, need to take note of what am I feeling to achieve this checkpoint or this checklist. And then that's what you need to feel whenever you start moving on to the crawl, to the walk portion and the run portion. We have crawl portion right here with the chair. You can also do it with a door frame, right? Put your trail ear, which for a right-handed golfer, right ear, put it against a door frame and make a turn and try not to bump your head on the door frame, right? I like the chair because it's a little bit more mobile. You don't always have to be in a door frame to do it. All right, so that's the crawl portion. Now let's talk about the walk portion of this drill. And the walk portion is something that can be done at home. And it's a great intermediary for starting to take it to the golf course. And the walk portion of this drill is incredibly simple, right? So address position, all right? Address, weight a little bit forward, and all you're gonna do is make little baby swings, and you're gonna step through. That's it. Weight forward, baby swing, step through. Now, what this is doing is from the address position, getting that weight a little bit preset forward. So if you feel like you've got 55% of the weight on the lead leg, cool. If you feel like you've got 90% of the weight on the lead leg, once again, that's cool. But as you go through your backswing, however much weight you feel, whatever weight you feel in your lead leg, that number never decreases. It only continually increases from there. And this is a great way for you to feel that. So address position, weight forward, step through. And all this is doing is helping you achieve that of just continually increasing the amount of weight on your lead side, which all that's doing is just helping you shift your weight earlier. So that way there's no hips moving away and then turning and then a hip bump and then fire. It just helps remove one of those timing mechanisms that a lot of amateurs don't really have. Okay, so that's the walk portion. You can do that on course as well. You can start off hitting little, like punch shots, like I did right there. You can move it all the way up to hitting more like full shots with a step through as well. It's a great intermediary between the crawl and the run phase. And then let's talk about the run phase real quick. Super simple. Water bottle, right heel. That's it, right? So you can look on camera and you can see that there's a water bottle just off my right heel, right? Address position here, weight preset, there. And if I had a ball sitting right here, I didn't make contact until well out here because I'm getting the weight moving so far forward, right? Now, if you can go through and you can do this right there and not knock the water bottle over, you're doing it properly, okay? Because what a lot of the slicers would do is they would go here and then they would knock that water bottle over. And that's not what we want to see, all right? So one more time. Here, weight forward. There. If you like this content and you want to see more drills that can be done at home that can make you a better golfer, be sure to like and subscribe. One of my goals is to never tell people how they should move their body, but to give drills that have specific checkpoints that need to be met. So that way you can continue to move within your pre-existing motor patterns to become a better golfer and learn how to take your own swing and make it bangarang. Thanks everybody. Be sure to like and subscribe.